Guys, we're here to do the second round. So this will be part 2 of the chapter book. And what I'm going to do is keep you in suspense for these parts. There's a few parts here, not as many. I think everybody is kind of backing out because of the rain. But we're going to go down this row. Then I'm going to have to mosey all the way down there. That's hard for an old geezer like me. Or maybe I'll go down and come back and then go down this way and over and back. Yeah, that might not be a bad plan. I don't know. Whatever plan I got, that's what I'm doing. The only plans I got is the plans to do it. The wind has picked up here a little bit. So I imagine you probably can't hear a word I'm saying. You're going to get wind blown in here. There's a good looking Jeep. Don't know what year that is. Must be an AMC Jeep. Haven't seen one of these in a long time, the old Jeep pickups. I'm kind of more into the older ones than the newer ones. That's a good looking Jeep there, pretty red. Looks like it might be a 304, I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, it's 350.
350, oh. Here you go. You can watch it later on YouTube if it's all right.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Good looking Jeep.
Appreciate it.
Got it fixed up nice. What year is it?
77.
77, okay. We'll go on down the road. Uncle Will had one of these. It was sitting up at my, behind where the sawmill is. This might even be his, I don't even know. I remember it had the big eagle on the front. Look at all the ducks they got in there. They got their ducks all in a row. Is this one yours? Look at that, guys. This guy's got his ducks in a row and a gold needle driving the steering. Pretty good. Here's another nice one. This one looks to be a Laredo, an 83. Kind of a Jeep with a half cab on it. Look at, they got more advanced dash.
But yeah, we used to run it down the river down there.
Looking good. These your Jeeps?
No, my Jeep's in New Jersey in pieces.
Is this one yours? Oh, well here. Welcome to see the Jeep show through my YouTube channel if you'd like.
Oh, sure, I'll take one. Thank you.
Thank you.
But this guy owns this one.
Okay, we'll give him a tag.
And this guy didn't.
I'll pay you for video in your Jeep. You see it on YouTube later tonight. How are you?
Good.
You're doing a good job with these Jeeps. I'd get one with an AM radio, but I like to listen to radio in the nighttime, so, you know.
That's why you tuck it underneath, you know.
I see.
Use the remote, you know.
Whose Jeep is this one with all the ducks in a row?
I don't know who that one is.
He's done a good job with them ducks. All right, we'll keep on going down this row of Jeeps. Here's another nice one. Oh, this one here is fixed up. Scrambler. Now you get into serious. Look at that, automatic. I don't know how to drive one of them. This one here is a 83. The only reason I know is because it's written on the thing. There's an 85. Now, I guess I'll just mosey all the way over down there and take a gander at those. That's a long walk. I guess I'll have to step up my speed a bit from slow to not as slow. Pretty place up here. We're at Union Mills if you didn't catch it on the first video. The first video was introduced to the head of the show, introduced the show. So if you're seeing this video, go back and look at the part 1 video. We're just gonna kind of walk down these pretty quick. I forget what creek this is on that runs the mill. I probably have to, I might go up there and show the mill if I run enough time. We're gonna kind of shortcut this shorter and shorter. These are some newer Jeeps, just something to see here when you go here. Normally this place is so crowded with people and stuff, but the weather kind of been smacking down these shows lately. Somehow the weather knows to come in on these shows lately. Now, if you like a blue one, that's a pretty blue Jeep there. That one there looks like a pretty rugged Jeep. Uh-oh, this guy's got his ducks in a row too. There's a story with the ducks, I forget. When you see a Jeep, I think you're supposed to put a duck on their dash or something like that. I don't know what the whole story is. I just started picking up on that a few days ago. Got a nice winch setup on this one here. That's a pretty one there. I like that one. That's nice. That might be JZ77, CJ77. I don't know. I watch him on YouTube from time to time. And I've always wanted to meet him up here, but I don't think I ever have. That kind of looks like his Jeep. That might be him. Good looking Jeep. Here's another. That's a real pretty color there. I don't know what color that is. Teal? Looks kind of tealy to me. Here's one. It's got ducks on it too. Yeah, there's something going on with Jeeps and ducks. Because there's a bunch of ducks on the dash. Skeleton set up for Halloween. Look at all the ducks on there. Yeah, there's something going on. Yeah, look at the spider on the grill. Now that they used to call that spider webbing when you got your car painted that way. We'll go up here and check a little bit of the parts out, and then I might, depending on how much time I got left, go up there and see take a quick shot at the mill, because the mills are absolutely gorgeous. I know they've been doing a lot of refurbishing on it or redoing on it, and if you come up here and watch it run, it's just astronomical. I know there's a lot of shows on YouTube on that. Look at these old Jeeps here. I guess this is where this guy redoes them. Look at that. If you needed some parts, I bet you this guy could get you the parts you need for your Jeep. Here he is. Look him up. There's his phone number. If you need parts, there you go. Get one of those and put four-wheel drive in it. That's what's sitting in the barn. I like the dual wheels on those. You got some nice looking Jeeps. I guess he's restored a lot of these. That's probably got a Jeep engine in it. That's probably why that was done. Look at all these nice looking Jeeps. Or maybe these are ones that are in the show here. I really don't. I really don't know. But look at that. Wow, that's better than new, guys. Better than new. The old PTO unit. Now I got one of those at home sitting in that sea container next to the boiler. There it is again. I think it's the same one. I haven't run into an FC in this book yet. Guy's smarter than I thought. Look at all those Jeeps. Oh, I saw an FC. We'll have to hit the FC, then we're going to get out of here. We could be all day looking at these pictures. That FC 150. Mine were all 170s. This is probably the same one because that's gray there and that's gray there and orange. I'm guessing that's the same one. A lot of beautiful Jeeps there. Anyhow, this is the guy. I'll leave him a couple buttons. And we're going to go on up this way. Now, if you need parts, this might be the place to get the parts if you need some body parts. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
It's okay, you're on YouTube. Are you part of that?
Jeepster Man, yeah.
Okay, I just did a YouTube and looking at all your pictures.
Okay.
You can check it out on YouTube.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go. Appreciate it. Oh, you got a lot of nice stuff. You're local here.
No, we're actually from St. Louis, Missouri.
You made it all the way out here. That's a long haul.
Yep.
It's too bad the weather wasn't a little bit better for you. It's usually a mob here.
Dealt with rain the entire time.
Yeah, it seems like every show I've gone to this year has been on and off rain. We did the Bunyan show last week.
Okay.
We got closed up on, I think it was Friday night, and as we were going out, hailstorm came through.
Yeah.
Or
It's been
sleet.
weekend rain everywhere.
Yeah, it's supposed to be nice, but that's when the shows are.
Yep.
Anyhow, thanks for coming out the whole way, and you'll see it on YouTube tonight. This one will probably be on later. This is take 2. I did a first video and then yours will be on the second one. Now if you guys need some Jeep parts, hi you. Here's where they're selling the fleas. A little bit of everything here. Look at these signs. These are always nice. Identify your Jeep. Always wanted to get one of those, but I never did. I guess I could get one today, but I'm too cheap to. This is Chuck stuff. I don't see Chuck. Chuck run up the road.
He might, you know.
Look at that.
If it's
Did you know you do blueprints for your, I don't know what that is, Jeepster?
CJ2A.
2A?
Actually, CJ2. I didn't notice that. Man, you are on it.
But it doesn't look, I'm looking,
Stuff, man. Hang out with me.
I guess it's got the 4-wheel drive on. I didn't know that the exhaust came out the side on those.
On the early ones, yes.
Is that right? You learn something every time you come out to one of these shows. Yeah, these were neat. I can remember going to the dealers and always seeing those on the wall. You just need one of every one of them. I remember a friend of mine had one of those, had a 4-wheel drive shop back in the 70s. And that thing was a horse. It had I think it had the 360 in it. It was a running vehicle. We'll go up here. I want to get up and show you the water wheel before it starts raining. Looks like it might rain. There's where we just went down. Coming up the road, you need a cot to sleep on. There's Chuck. More parts, more parts. Hood, I don't recognize that piece. There's a neat little sign. There's a transfer case and all sorts of stuff. Well, we did the roundabout. Went down there, made it all the way around. We're gonna just kind of hoof it pretty quick up to the wheel. You can at least see the outside of it. This is just absolutely gorgeous place to come visit. Absolutely gorgeous. I think they have wedding venues. In fact, they got something going on in that building there. I think that's maybe what most of those cars are for. Most of the time this show is so crowded it's you can hardly squeak your big foot into, but I'm sure the rain has scared an awful lot of people away. Bit of a chill in the air, but nothing hateful. And here, if you want to get something good to eat, I think I might have to get me one of them roast beef sandwiches. They got some good roast beef, good looking roast beef sandwiches. Here's the blacksmith shop. We will hoof it up to here. Isn't this beautiful? Now they've redone an awful lot of it. I think, somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, I believe this is what they call an undershot wheel. If I'm right. And the water comes in through here and goes under instead of some of them come up the top and go over. I guess they just didn't have the height on that to get what they needed, is my guess. They have a very ample water supply. And a lot of these mills that you go to, there's a couple of them that I've looked at. One was for sale and I was kind of halfway interested in it, but the water supply to it was gone. They've redone, you can see all the new timbers on this. They've redone all this. And the water supply is ample to take care of anything up there. There's the house. The wife could tell you more about the house than I know. She's a docent in there, which I never heard that word before, so you'll have to figure out what that is. Somebody that tells you everything about the house, so she could tell you about the house. Look at the size of that wheel. Isn't that just gorgeous? Just gorgeous. I've been inside. I did a video. I have to look to see if I can find the video of it running inside. It's worth the look and worth to come visit it. We'll go over here and peek our heads in the blacksmith shop. Here's a dog taking a lady for a walk.
If you don't mind.
I don't mind, Rob.
All right, if we bring a YouTube channel in here. YouTube. It's in here. Here you go.
All right.
We're used to watching the blacksmith guys up at the Carroll County Steam Show and up at Arcadia.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. Thanks, love.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate
Did you
you.
get a card? Do you want a card?
I didn't. You know what? I will take a card. I'm gonna need some roses.
Just in case you want something future.
Mm-hmm.
Here you
Text me, call me, just say, hey, blacksmith. Yes, I don't kick it out.
Here you go. If you need any blacksmith parts, call this guy. Look, if you drink too much and you can't hold your bottle to pour more, they got a thing to hold it for you.
What's going on there?
Come on over here, take a look at some lanterns. Blacksmith shop. Beautiful, isn't it? Neat old stuff.
Is there any particular one you want?
Now, did a beaver carve that?
Do
Did
you want this or do you want the whole
I
kit?
bet a beaver carved that log.
Just that? Okay.
What's the chances of that?
Alrighty, young man.
But I'll just take a guess at that. I'll leave you guys figure out whether a beaver carved that or not. We're gonna go over and look at that roast beef. I got a couple more minutes before I done run out my time. It seems to still be working. I ran out of badges. I ran out of stinking badges. Badges, who needs badges? Look at this roast beef. If you are hungry, this is the roast beef to get. How you doing?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Hungry. I gotta come up here. I'm doing a YouTube video. I figured I'd come up here and check out the eating place because that's generally what I do. You look frozen.
I am frozen. I have one box
Well, you
there.
need to go back there and stand next to the cooker.
It's just back there.
You can't win. If you're back there near the cooker, you aren't selling any beef, and if you're up here, you're freezing.
Right.
Oh, look at those cookies. I'll be up here later
Okay.
eating too much stuff that I shouldn't eat. Look at that roast beef, man. That is some good looking roast beef. They're gonna cook it so it'll melt in your mouth. Slice it nice and thin. It is good looking.
How are you?
I'm good. YouTube channel. I'll bring you up a button later. I ran out of buttons, and you can check out what you're doing on YouTube if you'd like.
Good.
You guys got a name? So if anybody wants to have,
Country Cafe and Catering.
there you go.
Right there on the front of the sign.
Country Cafe Catering. So if you guys want something catered, these guys can take care of it for you. I guess that's some kind of thing you run with your computer and it'll hook them right up to it. I don't know how to work that stuff. You guys know I'm not that smart. Oh, there it is. All right, I didn't even see that. That's how I told you I was the dumbest YouTuber on YouTube. Never been accused of being smart, but there's the name of the place. And I've seen some of these roast beefs, guys. It might be the worth trip. If you got an hour away, you come up and get a roast beef. If nothing else, even if you don't like Jeeps, I think you're going to like that roast beef. I saw them. Anyhow, that's about it for this video. Hit the like and subscribe. I'd show you roast beef, but I don't have one yet. And we will see you later. Bye-bye.